Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I wasn't actually going to do a revisit to the cheap Chinese camcorder review. However, I've got more details about it. Basically, it's been, quite honestly, a nightmare. Initially I thought, yeah, yes, it does take better footage than my JVC. So let's start there. So I decided I needed a better camera because my JVC, it's 8 years old. I thought it was really good 8 years ago, but it just isn't. You know, it's pixelated, and when you move your hand you can see it's like shadows and stuff and all that sort of rubbish, and it wasn't 4K. So after a lot of reviews, I decided to buy this cheap Chinese one, which I paid £120 for. And initially I was quite impressed with it initially, to be fair, which is what I said on that sort of review I did. I said it weren't bad. However, there is issues. So first issue was that on the reviews I saw, on the unboxing if you like, it came with an HDMI cable and a wide angle lens. This didn't come with those, and I wanted them. Because I don't know much about cameras, so I thought, oh, maybe the wide angle lens will allow me to film close up. Well, actually it doesn't. It's still blurred as anything. So anyway, so we'll start with the HDMI cable. So got the HDMI cable today. So the idea of that was that I can plug it into my TV or my monitor, which is over here. So when I'm filming, I can set it up when I'm doing, like, you know, whatever I'm doing, and I can see what I'm recording, so I can see what you're seeing. So I set it all up, I'm ready to go. I press the record button. Oh my god, what do I get? I get, this operation is not, you can't do it basically. He said you can't do it. I was absolutely shocked. I was actually disappointed to hell. Not happy. Anyway, so I work my way around it, so I thought, okay. So it gave me the opportunity, I suppose, on the big thing. I can look at that and I can move the camera a bit to see where I'm going. You can do exactly the same thing with the little screen that's already on the camera. So you can see it a bit better, I suppose. So I'll do that, unplug it, do a bit of recording, which I'm going to put a bit of these recordings within this video, just so you can see what we're doing. It's just on my test board that I was doing. As you'll see there that I'm still learning. So that's the AirX cable. So let's go. Let's look at. I bought a wide-angled lens with a micro lens as well. Basically, you unscrew it, so you take the wide angle off. It turns it into a micro lens. Leave that on, and you can get close up with that. Now, I watched some reviews on this, and I thought you kept it all together and you could film from a distance, because they're going, yeah, this so you can do butterflies and stuff like that. I'm thinking, however, here's the thing, right? How are we going to get that close with a micro lens when you've got to be 6 inches, this much from it, to get it to focus? Is it me? I don't know. Anyway, so I've got it set up and I've got this much room. Bear in mind, I've got to get a soldering iron in here, and I'm blind as a bat, so I need my magnifying glass, big magnifying glass that I use to see clearly what I'm doing. But I can work with it, I suppose. I can. Because, well, I've bought it now, so I'm going to make it work if it kills me. But it is pissing me off, sorry, swearing. It is annoying me. So, okay, that's that. So, I do a bit of filming for this, to give you the content. There's a hum. It's like, I've heard this hum before. I thought it was because I didn't have the bullet mic plugged in all the way. So I thought it was an earthing issue that way, because I plugged it all the way and noticed it weren't all the way in, so I plugged it all the way in. But the hum was still there. So, guess what I've discovered, guys? You're not going to believe this. If you're filming with the power cable in the back, so you're charging it at the same time, it hums. It's like, really? It hums. That's wow. You know, because of course, for my purposes, I'm not wandering outside with it, filming whatever. It really is just for to sit on a tripod and do this sort of stuff. So I thought battery life doesn't matter, because quite honestly, the batteries are crap too. Really are. They die so quickly. You're lucky to get 20 minutes out of it, the way from what I'm seeing. So what's that about? So, okay, so this is only my opinion. So anybody out there that's looking to buy a camcorder for the same sort of purpose that I'm doing, yeah, do not buy this one. Don't buy it. Bite the bullet, buy yourself a decent one, because this is cheap, it's Chinese, and it's crap. Simple as that. And oh, but by the way, it does not record 4K. It doesn't. It lies. It says 4K on it, but it doesn't do it. It's not true 4K. Just so you know. So there you go. Anyway, okay. So what next? Right. So I've had my moan. So we're going to carry on using it, and I'll work. If I find anything else out, I will update you. I really will. But so projects coming forward. So I've got an Xbox 360 that I'm going to hard mod. I've got the JR programmer now and all the stuff I need to do, so I'll be doing that very, very soon. I've got to go back into the PlayStation 2 and repair the ribbon cable to the CD drive, which I think I broke. My bad. I've got some older consoles like the Sega Mega Drive and a Nintendo SNES that I've got that I need to clean up, make sure they work and stuff like that. So I'll be doing all that as well. So anyway, so as I promised, I'm going to show you some video now of how it looks. You know, when I look at the board, you know, a circuit board and stuff like that, and I'm going to show you a video of this, actually how close it is to the board, to the work I'm trying to do, just so you understand. Okay, here we go. Oh, I might also, just before we do that, I might also show you what it's like when I'm trying to focus on it with the wide lens on it, just so anybody knows what the heck I'm doing, whether I'm doing something wrong or not. Let me know. Okay, here we go. Have fun.
Well, that's a little weird. I'm hoping that's set okay. Apparently I can't have it on my TV like I wanted to because it doesn't support the operation. So that's a little strange, I might say. So what we're going to do now is just do a test. Yeah, it was the one that had knackered because obviously the leg was missing. Messy. I know why. It's a bit of flux. No clean flux this apparently. Not happy with this at all. I see. I don't know why, but sometimes I just can't get it to wetten up. it causes a right fucking mess. The flux I use is shite, so I'm going to try a bit of the other flux that I usually use. Shit. Right. So I did 3 of them good and 2 of them quite bad. So it's on. Now let's plug this back in now and see what we get.
Right, okay, we're going to try a bit of sound this time. So what we're going to do now is fix that one. We'll take it off and redo it. See what we get. Just waiting for the desoldering gun to warm up so I can remove that solder off it. So, like I say, a bit close to be honest. I would like the cameras to be further off. I don't know what to do about that. I was hoping that this lens would help, but it just hasn't. So I'm gonna try a few different things with the lenses that I've got because I'm not buying any more. Simple. So here we go. I'm gonna just add a little. Well, I'm working off it. You can't see what I'm doing right now. So I'm gonna add a bit of solder to the tip, and then I'm hoping to be able to and that's all I need to do. Just clean it, clean off what I've done. Just want to probe it a little bit, a little bit, which I haven't, which is good, and I'm going to turn it off. And what we're going to do now is turn the iron back on. See if I can use the same techniques now like I did with the others to get it nice and neat. It's the idea anyway. So I'm going to do that one and this one again. Hopefully it's a little bit louder. So this is telling me it's nearly there. So you know, not the best one to be fair, but it's closer. So what we'll do, flux it. In my opinion, it's not hot enough yet. So let's give it a minute, just a couple more seconds. No, I'm not impressed if I'm honest. Doesn't seem to get hot enough. Oh, dear.
What is going on with this iron? Let's turn it up a bit. Let's turn it up a bit more. See if that helps. And it did, I have to say. Okay. Let's just clean this one back up again here. I don't like it, so I'm gonna clean it back up and try again. Just gonna let the desoldering gun warm back. I'm gonna take it off and I'm gonna do it again. So it looks like this soldering iron needs to be up at higher than, well, pretty damn high to be fair. I've got it on 450. Way too high, I think, but it's just not as good as the other one. So, which is completely in the wrong place for this operation. So I can't actually get to it. Let's have a look. I'm going to obviously look at that again. Let's let the gun warm back up. Okay. Once again. So that's lovely enough. Okay. Leave that there for a second. Right, it's fucking hot now, mate, I tell you. Boom. Just like that. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. So that actually worked really nice. So that's clean. Put away and switched off. This one isn't yet. I'm just going to clean it. Make sure it's clean. Bit of the probe out. So that's good. Okay. Turn that off. Well, that's it. I think that's a bit of a test done. So we're going to put it back onto this big screen now. Bit disappointed that I can't actually see on the main screen what I'm doing. I've got to come back to the small screen. But I suppose as long as it works, it allows me to set up. There we go. Here it is. I don't know if you can see that. Well, this is how I will have to work with it. I've currently set it up. So this camera can actually see that board like that. Okay. I don't think I need to show you anything else. Let's okay. You know, when of course this camera is actually much better. Look at that, and I can even zoom in for me with it. Look at that. Okay, so just a bit of footage to show you the what it does with the super wide angle lens on it. So as you can see, I mean I can push it back up all the way up, but it doesn't actually focus. I mean I can even come in and you can see it is absolutely awful.